Hi, this is a quick review of the ME Electronic M9 portable in-ear headphone. This is ME Electronic latest update of the M9 Classic headphone. This is a new version for 2015 and it has some improvement. I actually never used the previous version, but apparently it was very popular among many people, so I had the opportunity to review this one and I want to try this one now. For the packaging, ME Electronic told me that they want to keep it simple to cut down the cost, and in return they'll deliver a high quality headphone, and I'll go in detail that in a few minutes. But as you can see, a very simple, frustration-free packaging. Just open this up inside, and inside what you got was basically just the headphone, and other than that you get 3 set of different ear tips along with the one that's included on the headphone, and these are the 3 that come with it right here. So you have small, medium and large, and you also have a flange tips, which I will show in a minute here. And that's all there is to it. There's no other information, there's no user manual, it's a headphone, so there's not much to it. Up here you do have a little bit of information. So you have a 9mm driver, 20Hz to 20,000 kHz, 95 decibel sensitivity, and you have an impedance of 16 ohm, and then you have a 1-year warranty from the ME Electronic here. Other than that, these are the headphones you get. This is the other set of tips that come with it, and these are the flange tip, and I really like these. These flange tips are really great for noise isolation and deliver really nice sound. Initially I thought these were made out of plastic, but I think they are made some kind of ceramic or some kind of metal, as you can hear though. They do have the label left and right at the bottom here. You can see this is the right side. Here's the ME Electronic logo down. And then on this side, same thing, you have the left side. The construction of the cables are pretty decent. It's not the best there is, but it's pretty decent. You can see here the connectors are really well made and it's really strong here, so it will take some abuse. The cable cell is small, you can see here, and inside you actually see a nylon wrap, and then on the outside is wrapped in some kind of polyurethane or some kind of plastic, you know. So the cable run all the way down, and here you have the M9 logo, and this is a little cable tie basically to give you smallest and biggest bass on your ears, so you can make those adjustments. You can see they're not going to come apart. You have to basically manually pull them down like that. So other than that, keep going for a little bit more, and you can see here you get this little split, and this split here is actually not a microphone, it's just a split, and then you have the ME Electronic logo here. After that, here you have a little short clip, and this is nice because the cable do make some noise when they're in your ear, so this clip here will keep it on your shirt and it's not going to move around a lot. Other than that, we keep going, and eventually we get to the end. And this is what you get at the end here. You have your gold plated plug, it's 90 degree of course, and same connector at the end here with some protection here for you to abuse it a little bit. Like I said earlier, come with 3 other set of tips and these, and they are pretty standard rubber tips and they feel really comfortable in the ear. I was able to wear these 3 to 4 hours, and they don't give any pinch or any discomfort. And I found that after using them for a while, I found these flange tips are my favorite, so these have been on for most of my review. I just want to put that out. Let's get into the sound quality. When you put these in, you have a really nice isolation of sound, so as soon as you start listening to music, you're not going to be able to hear anything outside, which is good. Other than that, if you take them out of your ear and you play music pretty blaringly loud, you can hear some sound leak, but when they're inside your ear, there's barely any sound leak. Someone will have to be literally next to you to even hear anything. The bass on these are really nice. They're very tight and clean, and they pack a lot of punch. It's not a bass head headphone per se, but it's pretty neat though. The mids on these are pretty neutral, and vocal come out sounding really nice. The highs are crispy, and at the same time they can be a little bit bright depending on the song that you listen to. So if you listen to some female artists, you might get that really bright, and some kind can be a little bit harsh sound. So using these to listen to top 40 EDM classical music, they all sound really good. I listen to Adele, Make You Feel My Love. That's usually one of the songs I like to listen to test these headphones out, and I like the low and the mid on these. They come out really nice. Another song I like to use when I'm testing headphones is the Talking Buddy by Tove Lo. Now that song has a really nice bass drop at the beginning, and only certain headphones can pick them up, and I think if you have crappy headphones you won't be able to hear those notes, but I think most decent headphones can pick them up, and these reproduce them really well. I also listen to some other music like rock and roll. They also sound really nice, and especially with the guitar came out really nice and warm, and I really enjoyed that. Again, the only thing that I would say the downside for these, they sound a little bit harsh, especially with some high classical music like string instrument, and sometimes with the female vocalist being really harsh, and they can hurt your ear. But as long as you don't listen them out, crazy range, I think you should be pretty okay with them. Even though these are labeled as 16 ohm, I did found these were hard to drive. On my iPhone I have to go quite high, about 80%, to have a nice comfortable listening level. and you know, that's kind of surprised because I have an HD598 which is I think around 50-60 ohms, something like that, and I put those on, and you know, they sound good and loud, and I didn't even have to go as high as these. So I feel like these are maybe underrated a little bit as far as impedance. So I think that using these with some mobile phone, it works fine, but you do have to crank it up a little bit louder compared to some of the other headphones, such as the Osprey KC06A, which is one of my favorite all-time in the budget range between 50 to 100 bucks. So overall, I'm really impressed with the quality and performance of this pair of headphones. I think the headphones deliver a really nice sound that's lively. You get a little bit of emphasis on the bass, and the mid or neutral and the highs are also emphasized. I feel like the extension of the highs are not that good, and I feel like they do get a little bit harsh on some of the notes. So beside the headphone and 4 set of ear tips, this is all you basically get. So it's a very basic set. However, you don't get any carrying case and any of that fancy stuff. No fancy retail packaging. I think that is to cut down the cost. So I think you're looking for a budget pair of headphones that deliver really nice sound quality. Take a look at these and try them. I think you will really enjoy them. So I hope your short little review helped you in your purchase decision. And if you have any question, please let me know in the comment below. And as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.